Hi everybody and welcome to the Natalie Miles show. Welcome to this week's energy forecast, 22nd of September to 28th of September. I can't believe this is like the last week's forecast of September. This month has been on crazy hyperspeed. This month has been, insane. I feel like I've jumped 50 million timelines and it's been on crazy super speed because of the eclipses. Super intrigued about what you guys have been experiencing too. Have you been feeling that this is a fast month? Because I definitely have been. And if you are watching or listening to this on the 22nd, happy Equinox. And I'm going to be talking about the energy of Equinox today because we are really in this beautiful portal, Equinox. It is the middle point between summer solstice and winter solstice, if you're in the northern hemisphere, and of course it's flipped and reversed if you are in the southern hemisphere. But I love the Equinox energy. I love this energy if you are in the northern hemisphere of harvest, and that harvesting energy of what that means. And if you are in the southern hemisphere, you are leaving winter, you're in that springtime energy, which is really potent. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, we're really in this harvesting energy, harvesting the ideas, the visions, the seeds that have been planted, the new ways of being. And if you are in the southern hemisphere with this energy of springtime, it is about planting seeds. And so, of course, as always, we are working with the full spectrum of energies and connections. But Equinox for me is a really deep time. I love to set intentions around this time. I love to ask my guides and my team for clarity on what's next. For me, as I am in the northern hemisphere, I do also feel that there can be this deep preparation for winter, for reflection, for what's coming through. Just drop into your energy body, drop into connecting with nature today, connection to nature this week. It is a really deep time of reverence. I am going to be sharing on my Substack a practice or some couple of practices and go deeper with that for Equinox. So if you would like some guidance, deeper guidance this Equinox, make sure you subscribe to my Substack. I will put a link below into the show notes, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the comments. I'll be sharing more about this Equinox energy and how you can practice working with your intuition, working with your guides, working with your intuition during this time, rituals, practices. For me, I find it a really potent time of integrating and harvesting what has come through. We are going to be integrating this big energy. We are in eclipse season. We have just experienced the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 18th, depending on time zone. So we are still integrating that energy, and we are building up to the solar eclipse happening October 2nd, which I will be sharing in next week's energy forecast on here for you. We are in eclipse season. It is expect the unexpected. It is honoring where you're at. It is being in that change, that disruption, and that is part of this week's energy theme, which is about rerouting. There is this energy currently where we are realizing that life is rerouting us. Life is shifting. Life is turning. There are shifts. There are changes. There are detours. There are crossroads where decisions need to be made. But in this rerouting energy this week, it is important to remember and remind yourself that we are coming back deeper to who we are. We're coming back deeper to what's important to us, and releasing control and surrender. As you know, as cheesy and spiritual woo-woo as that sounds, it is about being like, okay, I know I have decisions that need to be made, but I'm also trusting that life is going to be supporting me in those decisions and in this rerouting and in these changes and in these detours, because we are breaking free. That is so loud currently in this eclipse energy, as we're breaking free and really seeing and honoring what is important to us. What's important to us. It might feel like for you right now that you're having a bit of a soul wake up, like a deep soul change in reality, where you're kind of calling back all of your soul fragments. So all of those parts of you that you have ignored or tried to box away or separate. We can be really good as humans of like siloing different parts of ourselves. So we show this group to this, we show ourselves as like this group to this person, we show ourselves as that to that person, this to this group. And that is what we are really realizing right now, is that we can't do that anymore. And that we are calling back all of these soul fragments energy in this eclipse, in this rerouting, so that we can live with our core beliefs, that we can honor our power, that we can understand our power at this time, because it is a massive time of growth, of change, and being unapologetically you in all of the ways. And so that is why it's really important when we can worry about what's next, we can worry about the changes that are coming our way, or fear the shifts and the detours, or if we're in this space where we don't know exactly where things are going, it is this keep dropping back into your own body of what's important to me, what is this moving me towards, and what parts of yourself are you reclaiming energetically at this time in this growth period. Because we are, in that eclipse, expect the unexpected, but this is about creating freedoms. The September energy forecast theme is the launch. And we are moving through the energetics of the launch energy. If you haven't downloaded the full September energy forecast in full, go and download it. It's amazing. There's a 40-minute video, binaural beats activation and card spread, and I go deep into all the sub-themes of this month. So if you would like that support for the rest of this eclipse season and ongoing, make sure you go and have a download of that, because I've shared so much insight on what this means for you at this time, during this change, during this transformation. But you are moving through the energy of the launch, which brings up beginnings. It brings up endings. Launches can be endings and beginnings. You can launch an ending and a beginning. And with eclipse season, it is always about the death and the beginning. Yeah. So move slowly, be kind to yourself, especially during these eclipses. You might be feeling tired. You might feel like you have, that you need to pause and that you need to rest and that you need to prioritize. Prioritize what is important for you this week as you move through the energy of the equinox and being in eclipse season. It's been awesome to channel for you. As I mentioned before, if you want the September energy forecast, go and check out my Substack. And I've also know in October, I'm also going to be launching animal communication sessions. I do one-on-one sessions, but it's been bubbling around and I wanted to share on here. So to make that commitment to myself too, of that I am going to be doing some animal communication sessions as well in October, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, have an amazing week. And I'll be back, oh my God, in like October. The energies of like October I will be talking about in next week's forecast, which is wild. Yes, have an amazing week. And if you've enjoyed this, please rate, please review. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. Please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you and what you're experiencing and what your takeaways are from this forecast. Sending you lots of love. Bye.